right, nice big reaches here. Start to elongate the spine, maybe stretch side to side a little bit. We'll start to bend side to side in a second, but just really start to reach up. The important thing about reaching up is keeping the shoulders down as you reach up. So you want to elongate through the arms, but keep those shoulders down. So it's different than doing this. It's keeping those shoulders down and really reaching. That gives you space through your armpits and your side body. Anyway, we're going to start reaching side to side. Nice, nice, nice. Reaching, reaching. Stick the hip out as you reach side to side. And you're only going to go as deep as you want, as you feel is getting you some motion. All right, take your feet wide and we're going to fold forward. I know we do this every morning, kind of like Groundhog Day here. Let's stick that butt up, keep the knees slightly bent, walk your hands over to the right. If you want to bend into this knee, go right ahead. You're going to get a nice stretch through the adductor. Keep the weight rolling towards the outside of your left foot. Unclench your toes. Walk back to the center. Give yourself a little moment here. And then walk over to the left. Again, if you want to put a bend in this knee, go right ahead. Roll to the outside of the right foot. That's going to get you a bigger stretch in those adductors. We're going to come to the center. I want you to bend your knees and extend. You don't have to extend all the way, but you're definitely lifting up on those kneecaps. Your head should be pointed down, looking between your legs to that back wall. I'm not doing that because I want you to hear me. Good, walk all the way over to the right. Left arm on the right ankle, and then reach on up. Good, walk yourself back. Again, little play here in the middle, and then walk all the way over to the left. Right arm on the left ankle, reach on up. Get that nice stretch. Good, hang for a second. Squeeze your glutes, roll on up. Nice big inhale. Interlace the hands at the top. Press through. Again, shoulders are coming down. Then you're going to start to roll, right? So then nice and upright, and then roll. Pull the pelvis towards the front. Again, that side body, you're going to roll. This is kind of like a cat-cow, but standing. I'm going to do it one more time. Good. Nice wide stance again. Turn those toes out. You're going to go into a nice sumo squat. Stretch, open up those hips. Open the hips. Good. Sit right into it and then squeeze up. Again, just dynamic movement here, warming up the body. We're going to hold at the bottom here. Drop that right shoulder towards the left knee. Feel the stretch in the upper back. And then drop the other side, stretching the lower back and the upper back. So those forward folds are nice for the low back. These twists are good for the upper back. Good. One more time in the center, roll yourself up, arms come out to the side, big breath up, keep those shoulders down and back. Exhale, couple of shoulder circles here, arm circles, right? Really pull to the back, send that chest through. Fingers are spread wide, reaching to the sides of the body. One more time. Good, and then just go into your torso twists here. We are gonna start with jumping jacks. You can obviously modify into step outs. And if you want to up your game, you can definitely hold on to some weights. So I wouldn't do anything higher than 5. I probably wouldn't go higher than 3. But if you want to hold soup cans or water bottles, you definitely can do that. I heard yesterday that wine bottles are about 2.5 pounds. I heard that gallon jugs are about 8 pounds. So just for your frame of reference on household equipment and how much they weigh, you can definitely do your jumping jacks with arm weights. They're going to be slower, but you're going to start to incorporate strength into the cardio. It's completely up to you. I'll let you figure that out for yourself. But we're going to do jumping jacks to start. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jumping jacks. Right? Everything out, everything up. Squeeze those legs in, keep those knees going out. Big reaches. If you have weights, make sure that they stay in front of the body. You have 5 seconds. Stay with it. Nice and warming up here. and rest. Then we're gonna go to our mountain climbers with a pop. These are a little different. If you haven't done them with me before, you can take this first set and watch. You're gonna mountain climber 4 times, drive those knees up 4 times, jump the feet up, and pop yourself up. You can do it all in a walk. Ready, set, go. Mountain climber 4 times and pop. Good. Back. Mountain climber. Step it up if you want. Drop the butt. Get 1 more in. Pop. Good. That was a short session just to introduce it, but if you know it, get right into it. Here we go. They're jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1. Out. Right. You're going to feel warmth in the calves. You're going to feel warmth in the shoulders. Right. Heart rate is coming up. Keep those shoulders down. Engage the belly. Good. Let's get 3 more in. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back down to your mountain climbers with a pop. Modify as necessary. Right. So here we are. Drive those knees up. These are stepping knees. Step, step, stand. Step, step back. You can also run it and pop it. Right. Jump up and jump back. 1 more time. Pop. Good. Stand all the way up. We are going to get into jumping jacks. Here we go. Reach all the way up. Stay light on the feet though. Right, so a little bend in the knees. When you land, your modification, step it out. If you need a break, if you want lower impact. 3, 2, 1. Good. Mountain climbers with a pop. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. Pop. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop. Set it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop. Good. Set it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop. 1 more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop. Good. Stand all the way up. Jumping jacks. Start now. Really drive those knees out. Land softly. Reach all the way up with those arms. Fingers touch at the top. Full range of motion. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Well, that's your. We got 1 more. Mountain climber with pop. Ready, set, go. Mountain climbers, pop it up. Challenge yourself. Do what feels right. It's hump day, right? Good, stay with it. And rest. Good, this is your minute off. We are gonna go into a version of high knees, followed by plank jacks. So plank jacks, just like your jumping jacks, you can do them stepping out. You're going to start in a plank though. And then high knees, we're going to have those hands in front for the first round. And we're going to drive those knees up to touch the hands. You still have 30 seconds. Catch your breath. Your heart rate's up. Mine is for sure. The beauty of talking while doing this. Last 20 seconds. So a few coaching tips as we move through the high knees. Keep your shoulders back. You really want to engage this low ab portion, the portion below your belly button, to lift these knees up. And again, you want to land like a ninja. So you want some bend in your knees. Keeps those joints safe. Here we go. Turn your palms up, and you're going to step and touch. This is your low impact version, right? Knees are touching the hands, and you're really marching away, right? If you want higher impact, you're just going to go to those toes and drive those knees up. The last 3 seconds. And rest. Those are your high knees. Plank jacks. You're gonna come into your plank. Here we go. You can step them out, step those legs out. If you want higher impact, you're gonna jump them out and jump them back. Shoulders are directly over the wrists. Abs are engaged. All right, get that little jump in. Stay loose. And rest. Walk your hands back, squeeze your glutes. Stand up. Back to your high knees. Here we go. So alternating knees come up. If you want to add something in, you're going to move your arms back and forth. So each knee that comes up, you're tapping with both hands. Again, coordination, balance. 3, 2, 1. Good. Plank jacks. Stepping or jumping. 3, 2, 1. Jack it out. Big jump to the side. If you want to get fancy, you can cross those feet. Cross. It's a bigger jump. You're going to feel your abs working a little bit more to get those legs back in. And rest. Walk your hands back. Stand on up. Back to your high knees. 3, 2, 1. Drive those knees up. Hit those hands every time. Good. Hands are up this time. Drive those knees up to the elbows. I mean, not really, but that's what you're thinking about. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Plank jacks. 3, 2, 1. You want to squeeze those legs together. Abs are engaged. Puff up between those shoulders. Last one. Good. Walk yourself back. I think we have one more of each coming up. Good. Back to double taps. Take your hands and pop both sides, right? Run them if you want to. Go, go, go. Shoulders are back. Abs are engaged. Drive those knees up. Last 3 seconds. And rest. Good. Last set of plank jacks. 3, 2, 1. Go for it here. Stay with it. Abs are in. Weights distributed evenly between fingers. Last 2, 1, 2. Good. Walk yourself back. Here's your break. And then we're going to get into the strength work. The first strength work are the sumo squats with a monster walk. So again, if you have bands, you're welcome to use them at this point. You're going to put them right above your knees. You can do sumo squats with them. They may roll up if they're latex. If so, maybe you're just going to hold on to them in the waist and then pull them down for those monster walks. Completely up to you. And there's an opportunity to use hand weights if you want. You can focus completely on lower body if you want to do that. But we're going to change up the arms each time just to keep it exciting. So you're going to go into your sumo squat. First round, we're pulling into a high pull. So turn those toes out. Knees are going out. It's a wide stance. And then you're pulling those weights up and rotating the shoulders back. Right? So you really don't think about sticking the chest out as you come up. Squeeze the glutes. Last 7 seconds. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. And rest. We're going to go into monster walks. We're going to take 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left. Keep those weights with you if you want. We're going to hold them in this time. We're going to change it around though. Nice wide steps. transferring of the weight. Get into a nice deep squat. The deeper the squat, the more work you're doing. So challenge yourself, get that butt low, shoulders stay back over the hips, and you're moving with intention here, right out of the hip. Couple more laps. Heart rate should be up. 3, 2, and 1. Good. There's your rest. We're going into a sumo now. So turn those toes out. Bring the heels forward. Expose those inner thighs. We're going to do a nice easy front raise here. Front raise. Again, if you want to incorporate hand weights, follow along. If you don't, just stick with the sumo squats. Hands can be on the hips, behind the head, in the air, or you can follow these hand motions just without any weight. That's fine. You really want to think about squeezing the glutes on the way up. So squeeze that midline together. Last 2. Good, there's your rest. This time for monster walks, you can keep your hands here. You can send them out in front of you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Big steps. Good. Stay low. Drop the butt. Shoulders stay back. Good. Stay with it. Two more laps. And let's get back to our starting spot. Good, there's your rest. Sumo squats this time. Toes are gonna be here. You're gonna just come out to a nice side raise. 3, 2, 1. Side raise out and down. This really helps to keep your upper body going straight, right? You wanna stand up nice and straight. As those weights come down, make sure the shoulders are staying back. Slight bends in the elbow. Don't have the weights go any higher than the shoulders. Looking good. One more. Good, there you go. And then we go into those monster walks. This time, a little bit more difficult, but you can hold those weights out to the side as you do those monster walks. Right, little stability work for those shoulders. No matter the weights, your shoulders will tire. Get low, take big steps, work right out of the hips. We're coming on to 10 seconds. Stay with it. One more lap. Good. Good, there's your rest. Nice big rest here. Next set of strength will be a squat and press, and then we're gonna do front raises with a curl. So we're gonna get a little bicep and tricep work in, as well as working on the leg. So you can probably up your weights a little bit for thrusters, right? So keep the weights in front of you at this point. You're gonna come into a nice deep squat, and then take those weights to the top. So these are completely up to you how you have them. Your depth of your squat, you want to go as deep as you can and then reach all the way up, keeping those shoulders down, right? The pace is completely up to you. You really want to accelerate on your way up, however. Your rest is here, and then you get right back into the motion. Squeeze the glutes on the way up. You can see my knees are going to the outside. I've turned my toes a little bit. It helps me keep those knees out there. One more time. Good. These are not easy. These are your front raises. And then you're gonna curl. So hold those shoulders back, slight bend in the knee. You're gonna reach up, front raise, curl, extension, and down. Up, curl, extension, and down. Up, curl, extension, down. You're gonna go to 90 degrees. So that's it. Don't fold it any further than 90 degrees. If you feel tension in your neck, take your weights down just a little bit. And maybe do this with no weights. Last one. Good. That's biceps, triceps, and a little bit of your delts. All right, thrusters. So hold those weights in front. Toes are forward or slightly turned out. You're gonna squat. Get into your lowest, deepest spot. Bounce off the bottom. Right, rest at the top. And then try it again. Squeeze on the way up. Squeeze. Good. Squeeze. Good. One more. After this. Good, right there. There's your rest. Then we're gonna go to those front raises. So you want to turn your arms out so your palms are up. If this gets hard and you want to stay active in it, you can do alternating arms. So your right comes up, then your left comes up. This is definitely a challenging motion. It's smaller muscle groups. And we've already done a little bit of shoulder work already. So be patient with yourself, rock it out. You have time for 2 more sets. Lift up. Last one. Good, there you go. Last round of thrusters. It's your squat and press. Keep your toes facing forward or slightly turned out. Weights are in front, drop down, send it up. Good. Engage the abs as you squat. So pull those abs in and then squat down. Good, let's go for 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good, there's your break. And we're gonna move into those front raises. Again, turn those hands out. Singles if you want, doubles if you can. Just don't be rocking the pelvis. Don't rock the hips to get those weights up. It's all coming from the strength of your shoulders. Extend. Good. Use your breath. Curl those elbows are as high as your shoulders. Good, 2 more sets at least, depending on your pace. And rest, good. Big break here. This is the newer exercise that I'll introduce. It's a down dog toe touch. And then we're gonna come up and do those swinging lunges. So your down dog toe touch, you're gonna come down to the mat. You're gonna find your plank to start and then find your down dog, right? So your yoga down dog where your head is through your arms, your butt's in the air, bend your knees if you want. And you're gonna take your right hand, reach to your left foot. So this is an alternating toe touch. That's what this looks like. And we're about to start. Ready? Here we go. Drive those heels back, alternating touches. Alternating touches. Take it as fast or as slow as you need. Hold the down dog when you need a rest. Really stretch through those hamstrings. Get a nice torso twist in, right? You should feel the twisting in the abs. Hold those abs tight, stick the butt in the air. Drop the head. Stay with it. 1 more touch. Good, there's your rest. Stand on up. We're gonna do swing through lunges. So you're gonna stay on your right side for the first 15 seconds. We're gonna step to the front, step to the back. So step to the front for a lunge, swing to the back for a lunge. Stop in the middle if you need to. Stop here, regain your balance. Otherwise, you're gonna stay with these swings. Give your shoulders a little break. 1 more. Good, switch to the other side. Drop the knee directly to the floor. Front knee stays behind the toes. Last one. Right there, good job. Come down to your mat for your down dogs. Press into your down dog and then reach for your toes. If getting to your toes is easy, reach to the inside heel, right? Give you a little bit further stretch. Go for the inside heel of that opposite foot. Good, last two touches, 1 and 2. Walk your hands back, squeeze your glutes, stand up, swing through. We're gonna start by swinging the left foot this time. 3, 2, 1, to the front and to the back. Again, balance is key. Focus, keep the shoulders above the hips. Last time here, and switch sides. Good. One more time. Good, there you go. And then our last time through with those down dog. Alternating toe touches. Find your down dog, right? And then reach, reach. Inside heel if you can. Toes if that's where you are. All good. Abs are working. Glutes and hamstrings are stretching. Shoulders are stabilizing you. One more touch. Good, walk your hands back. Squeeze and stand up. One more set. We're gonna start on the left, on the right side. Here we go, big step forward and a step back. Good, forward and back. Forward and back. Forward, back. One more, forward and back. Switch sides. Forward. Good. Last one. Good. Here's your big break. We are going to move down to the mat. Last two exercises are core focus. We're going to do flutters and our single leg extensions. So make sure when you come down to the mat, you work your knees side to side a little bit. Keep the back nice and open. And then as you come to center, just tilt the pelvis back and forth. Make sure you get some space in that low back. And then you want to come to a neutral spine where you can have your hand underneath and you can still hold those abs tight. So you don't want to press through the mat. You want to be able to hold them. Bring your knees into tabletop, extend those legs, and you're going to flutter, right? So wherever that makes sense to you. You might be up here, you may be down here. Whatever feels good to your back, and you can still hold your abs. And neck and shoulders can come up, and you're going to hold those abs, point and flutter those feet. Stay with it. Rather than breaking and taking a break, just move your legs so that you're a little bit more comfortable. And rest. Yeah, rest, perfect. Then we're gonna go into our single leg extensions. So you've been working on these for a while. You're gonna hold that knee in, keep the shoulders down, curl up through the head, neck, and chest, and then you're gonna extend, and extend, and extend. Good, grab the bottom of the toes, bottom of the soles of the feet if you can. Your knee may head towards your armpit, but you're really getting a full extension, and you want those feet flexed. So kick that heel out, strengthen that leg as much as you can. One more time, and there's your rest. Bring those knees into the chest. Rest for a second, take them into tabletop, rest the head in the hands, extend the legs for your flutters. Go ahead, flutter back and forth, this time pointing the feet, curl up as high as you can, right? And flutter, hold the abs tight. If you're feeling it in your quads, try to use your abs a little bit more. So really, really concentrate on weaving those abs together. You got this, stay with it. Hold those abs. And rest, good. Perfect. We are going into single leg extensions. Hold that right knee, switch, flex the foot, kick that heel out. Head, neck, and shoulders are up because of your upper abs. If you need to put your head down on the mat, do it. Really squeeze, squeeze. Abs are working the whole time. And rest. One more time with your flutters. So again, a nice neutral spine. Pull up so those knees are above the hips. Then extend the feet and try your flutters. Point your toes. Really extend those legs, right? If your back starts to feel not happy, take those legs higher towards the ceiling and maybe put a bend in them. So you're really driving the knees instead of through the toes. Those are your options. If you can go lower with your legs, go lower. Hold on to those abs. 3, 2, 1. Good, here's your break. We have one more exercise of single leg extensions. Then we'll quickly cool down. Here we go. Hold on to that right. Kick it up. Get high through the upper body. Right, as high as you can. Really pull in those legs. Kick that heel out. Use your biceps to pull that knee in. Good. Last 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Bring the knees into the chest. Relax everything down on the mat. You can pull your knees to the side if you want. Maybe hold on to the shins of the ankles and let those knees splay to the side. If you want to start rocking, whatever feels good. This is your cool down. It'll take about 2 minutes. Stay with me, all right? Keep your knees together. You can drop them over to the left to take the arms out to the side. Look in the opposite direction that your knees are going. And then try to relax those shoulders into the mat. Relax the knees, relax the ankles. Let the hips just uncurl themselves a little bit, right? If you want deeper stretches, you can fold your top leg underneath your bottom leg, or alternately, you can drop your bottom leg on top of your top leg, play around with the knees and feet position. On your next inhale, bring those knees back to center. On your exhale, take them to the opposite side. Drop the shoulders back to the mat. Relax the shoulders, relax the spine, relax the toes and the knees. And just get a nice stretch here. Here we go, inhale back up to the top. Bring those knees into the chest. As you pull your knees towards you, take your tailbone back to the mat. So really try to find some length in the tailbone as you stretch the knees through your face, through your chest. Good, and then take your right ankle, place it on your left knee, pull in on your left leg. You're gonna feel stretch, hopefully, in your right hip and right glute. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can take your right hand and press your right knee away gently. And you'll feel a little bit deeper of a stretch. When you're ready, bring both knees into your chest, and then you'll switch it up. So take your left ankle to your right knee, pull it on your right leg, and if you want that deeper stretch, push out with your left hand on your left knee. Good, both knees are into the chest. Send them up to the sky, point and flex. Really working on the extension of those calves and stretching out the shins as well. Good, grab behind your knees, roll yourself up. Nice forward bend here. If you can get a couple of pops and cracks in your back, even better. Keep those shoulders down, chest goes towards the tops of the legs. Extend your legs as much as you want. And then sit up nice and straight. Take those legs out. Take your right leg over your left. Spin to the right. Another nice stretch for the glutes. And then counter twist in the same direction that your knee goes for just a second. And then extend that leg. Shake it out. Try the other side. Left over right, swing to the left. And then counter twist in the same direction that your leg is going. Extend those legs, shake them out. You guys are all set.